They forget that Fredo, when street rap was dying down, Fredo was the one that was probably the only one that was waving the flag.
Like, what happened? How comes you've always had this stuff for designer and the flash and all of that?
I don't know, I just feel like when I was young, I couldn't have that, and I wanted it. So as soon as I could get it, I went and got it.
One of the biggest parts of Fredo's journey is his stunting, is the money, is the drip.
He's rapping, I believe everything is conviction.
Sam poked a lot of youths with one cutter. Feds kicked it in, got my niggas young.
See that song, yeah? There was no evolution in that song. That was not the direction to go.
Hey people, get with the times. That like consistent records ever since he's come out of the game.
I feel like that Funky Friday tune, the impact of that song is undeniable.
Lot of liars.
I thought Fredo fell off after hearing Hickory Dickory Dock. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Be honest. I thought Fredo fell off after hearing Hickory Dickory Dock. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree.
Lot of liars. Lot of liars, man. What? Listen, you lot really like that, innit? Jesus Christ.
You see a lot of people, yeah, they hear a song like Hickory Dickory Dock here, they think, oh, cause my man's done that, that's it, that's what we're gonna get from now on. That's not the case. That's not the case.
Bro, if I'm honest, I thought it sounded forced. I thought like
it could have been a thing for the summer.
You need to understand it's called experimenting, bro. Every artist is experimenting, and they've come back.
There's no way that I think.
Can I ask a question? I'm so sorry, yeah. I can't remember what the song is called, but when Heady made that song with Fred, did you think he fell off? Yeah,
nah,
did you think he fell off? No, wait, I don't want no one to speak. Did you think he fell off?
No.
All right then. That is why I'm here, because of with yeah, a lot of people.
The reason I didn't think he fell off is because I like that song. It wasn't a nursery rhyme, so it was like, bruv, is man just gonna get this from him?
That's fair.
Can I ask you a question? You see, when you heard that song, you thought
Hickory Dickory Dock.
Did you think, right, this guy's washed up?
Which one?
Hickory Dickory Dock.
I thought he's going that way.
You swear that?
That's not fair.
You know that? I thought he's. You know? I thought he's going that way, bruv.
When artists sort of go against the grain.
There was no. Wait, no. There was that song. See that song, yeah? There was no evolution in that song. That was not the direction to go. That was.
Listen. You think that? Get with the people, get with the times.
Me?
Get with it. No, it's not even about that. Hey, listen. Every artist we see today, we're seeing Cardi B, Grammy-winning artist. She's making TikTok music. Megan Thee Stallion making TikTok music.
Did that even blow on TikTok?
No, but my point is that's the kind of.
If you're gonna make TikTok, do what Drake did, a little dance thing, like what's that, Tusi slide or something. Man said Hickory Dickory Dock. What's that?
I get your point.
There's not even a dance to that. Like,
if Fredo went on a run of dropping bare meaty songs, then fair enough. But one song,
what? See?
One song, bro.
No, we can rock if you lot want to rock. We can do this, you know.
Fredo will never top his They Aint 100 era. Fredo, yeah, like that whole run up. The songs and the run up to his album. After he dropped that song, like the whole era. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. We'll save the talk when the blindfolds are up. To the right, yeah, Fredo will never top his They Aint 100. If you think he's already topped it, then, you know what I mean, fair enough, disagree. Fredo will never top his They Aint 100. The They Aint 100 era. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Yeah. Blindfolds up. Let's start with strongly agree.
That he'll never top it? Yeah. Just because I know what people in the industry place significance on, innit? I know that people place a lot of significance on nostalgia. Yeah. So I know that, for example, like, I know that song done. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, I heard that song at his ops show. Like, for example, not his ops, but I know him eye to eye. And I know I heard that song, and the crowd was getting mad. And his boys in the back were like, and it was that, and it's the thing where it's like, and it's the thing where it's like, I know that, for example, that's all people really care about. People don't really care about, like, when you bust. People like to hold on to the past and what you've given us. I just feel like that clean run, he can't do it again. And it don't take nothing from him as an artist. It don't take nothing from him, but I just feel like he can't. And he's not the only one. He's not the only one, by the way. He's not the only one. A lot of artists can't do that.
I think it's unfair, yeah, to do that, because I feel like he's built a fan base, yeah. So he could drop trash, yeah, and it will still blow because you've got a fan base that love you and support whatever you're doing. So I feel like, and when you make music, it's kind of, I feel like it's always hit and miss. Like, you can't just say, you don't think it is? I think it's hit and miss.
For Fredo,
not always, but...
Fredo's going to be like Rick Ross. You know when Rick Ross is in his early stages and he dropped his anthem, BMF? He's never going to be back in that place of his life again. So anything Rick Ross has done since, it's become luxury rap. That's Fredo. He's never going to be in that place again.
Fredo is a better rapper now than he was then. Yeah. But still, that will always be better.
But he can drop a madness.
Yeah.
I'm still staying here.
If Fredo never drops another project, he will be remembered as a UK street legend.
Oh.
To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. If Fredo never drops another project, so this is after his most recent one, he will be remembered as a street legend. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. If Fredo never drops another project, he will be remembered as a UK street legend. Blindfolds up. Fred, you said strongly agree.
Yeah, it's simple. He's got an anthem. Like there's thousands of rappers. 90% of them don't have an anthem. If you got an anthem, it's automatic legendary. Like, you know. And that 100. It's only been what, 4 or 5 years. It's it's not going anywhere. Like.
Yeah, I feel like you can have a legendary song, but.
He's got more than that. He's got more than that. But
that big of a legend. Do you get it?
He's got an anthem and he's got a number one, the first number one.
Yeah, but his body's of work.
How is it not enough? And then he's got co-collaborations with different artists, and he's got 3-4 projects. He's put in work.
Go off the quality of the projects.
They're not.
That's what I based it off, because I'm going off of the projects that he's dropped. Yeah, his recent project is the reason why I'm thinking like, if he comes at the game now.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Because of the recent one, that's the only reason why, you get me. What was it? 3rd Avenue. I don't ever.
What is the average life of a rapper in the game?
Like 5 years.
5 years.
He's been in that for
I know,
that long.
but when you say legend,
he's not finished. So if he stopped now, he's done his time. He's got good takes out.
Why do people
number ones and he's got an anthem?
You know why do you, wait? You're both on the same side, so you're a tag team. Let someone step in now. Why do people feel that because you're not a legend, you're not good? It don't mean that. It doesn't mean he's not good. So my point is, for me, when you say Gigs, for example, everybody knows when you say that name Gigs, the first thing you're thinking of is what? Legend. Not walking. No, you're thinking of Talking the Hardest, walk in the park. Yeah, that's a project. That's a household project, bro. You can't.
No, but you need to remember, boy, like we said in the last episode, when it comes to being a legend, there's different ranks to being a legend. Just because you're not Gigs level legend, you can still be a legend.
Some people got Ballon d'Or, some people got World Cup.
He might not be the same legend.
That's true. That's true.
What makes you a legend? Aside
for
obviously
me,
good
it's
music
about having a
and
solid
marketing.
legacy behind you that can pass across the time.
It's subjective, isn't it?
Fredo is only this popular because he flexes so much money. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Fredo is only this popular because he flexes so much money. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree.
God, I'm so conflicted.
Fredo is only this popular because he flexes so much money. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Blindfolds up. Billy, you said strongly disagree.
I don't get, because for me, you're never gonna reach Fredo's heights without talent. If you don't make good music, you're never gonna reach that level. So you can't just say it's just because he flexes that much in music. Yeah. No, it's fact. No. Okay, so name me an artist at Fredo's level that can't rap.
That can't rap?
Yeah.
Oh, guess I can't rap.
No, that don't count.
But he's making,
that don't count.
He's making the views, he's making the charts.
You know what I mean? In the same scene that Fredo's in.
Okay, but a big part of Fredo's journey.
A big part, but not only.
No. But one of the biggest parts of Fredo's journey is his stunting, is the money, is the drip, is the his presence.
Okay, can I ask you one question though?
Even the way he makes his lives and that, and remember you guys were saying that he's not that funny and that. Even stuff like that is before you even start thinking about Fredo's music. A lot of the people that I speak to, they talk about Fredo's paying, or Fredo's got drip, or Fredo's got a lot of money. That's flexing. That's part of flexing though.
Can I say one thing though? You said that one of the biggest parts, but the question is that the only part though?
Yes.
It's not.
Do you know why I'm gonna say yes? Do you know why I'm gonna say yes? Do you know why I'm gonna say yes? This is one thing again. Like I said, that's not a bad thing. It doesn't mean
I'm
it's
not
bad.
saying that.
Hey, Nines is the same thing, by the way. You can't talk. Nines is the same thing. Nines is the same thing.
See why Fredo, why I say he's so cemented and why he come up was so quick. Like, he come into the game like a rapper. He came into the game as if he was already, he had chains, he had watches, you name it. He come in, look.
I hear you, but there's other rappers that have stunted the way Fredo stunted, but they've not reached Fredo's height. There's rappers that came into the game like rappers, bro. There's rappers that have come into the game like rappers, but because their music ain't good enough, they've not reached Fredo's level. That's fact.
The only person you could compare or say that to is Biz, but obviously Biz had a situation, innit? So his consistency wasn't even his fault.
Yeah.
But Biz is still a household name. Biz is still a household. If you were to say top 10 UK songs in top 10 UK rap songs,
he's got it.
Biz is there. Biz is number one for me, by the way.
If Biz never had an issue,
Biz is number one. The game is mine is the best and will get the pop up in the most. Biz is there. There's a lot of rappers like that. How can you say he's not when that's the only Fredo we've seen? Man didn't come into the game on a gritty thing. He came into the game on a stunning thing.
But for me, that's what separated him from other street rappers, because you say like Potter's a street rapper. You get your other street rappers, and you lot talk about all this pain stuff. Fredo come in rapping, but not pain in a way, but he came in talking about money and blah, blah, blah. Like I'm saying, he was talking about his ops and that, but he's talking about more money than he... Do you know what I'm saying?
Look at his, the next video, what's that, like that, yeah? He's on the block, they're all just wearing white tees, but you can see he runs that block. Like, that's the first thing, and that is part of flex, by the way.
That was the flex. Not everyone can get their whole hood out like that every single time, you know?
Fredo has had the biggest growth of any UK rapper in the last 5 years. This is as an artist. Yeah. Fredo has had the biggest growth of any UK rapper in the last 5 years as an artist. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. So if you agree with the statement, go towards your right. If you disagree, go towards your left. Blindfolds up. Let's start with strongly agree.
Like I said, it kind of ties into what I said before. Like, I don't feel like it's that easy to be able to stay at the level you're at, busting off a one-hit wonder kind of, busting like off of a song. Like your first song, being your first song, getting to that level and staying on them heights is not an easy thing for me. So I feel like he's grown, and it's been a thing where it's like, he might have had a bit of stagnation, and people sometimes confuse stagnation with like falling off. They're not the same thing. You might stay at the same level, but that don't mean you've fallen off. So I feel like he's had a very, very, very big growth, in my opinion.
That doesn't mean, but then if you're stagnant, you're not moving.
But I mean like, he's still growing. If you're stagnant.
That's why I'm here. He's growing, but in terms of like other rappers, it's just
but
not
basically,
it.
You have to prove us.
Who else?
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. So yeah, who has done it? That's my point.
Us. 5 years. Wait, so sorry. Just one thing I need to say here. You see, something about growth here. Growth, you need to see consistency. I don't want to see too much stagnant. Yeah, like all that stagnant is that's why we're here.
So listen to the question as well listen to the question about growth. Yeah. So what did J Hus give you when he first came
because
to the
J
scene?
Hus bust off like Lean and Bop, then Boy Pagan, and then he grew again to common sense.
His sound alone showed the growth.
Then he grew again to common sense, and now then 2 years later, it was Big Conspiracy. Whatever you prefer is your opinion, innit? But when you look at growth, about how his sound
I'm
is
not putting him in like the same rap category as
I hear
Fredo,
you, but just in terms of
they're just
the
different
whole
to me.
urban UK scene in general.
What about someone like D-Block, like Young Ads, would you not say he's like double Fredo's growth? The project.
D-Block has shown growth, let's not lie.
Young Ads is signed.
Even D-Block's a good example, because in terms of growth, when you look at where D-Block was 2015 compared to where they are now, that's growth. That's growth. That's actually a good shout.
Fredo is a top 3 street rapper in the UK. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Fredo is a top 3 street rapper in the UK. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree.
Actually, is it right now or of all time?
Hey, let's say right now. Alright, blindfolds up. Let's start with strongly disagree on the right.
In terms of street rap, there's just for me, there's just way more.
Right now, you're top 3.
Right now, Potty.
Yeah.
Party.
Let that
For
guy
me,
go,
personally.
man.
For me, yeah.
No, because I get he come out of jail, but it's not that. Big man thing. Go.
You're top 3 right now.
For me, street rap, yeah.
Right now.
Right now, Potty.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, street rap. Yeah. Whimsy. And I'd say probably Nines and Scraps together.
Okay, That's your personal preference.
That's my
but for
personal
me,
preference,
if I'm talking
yes.
right now, yeah, like the thing that Fredo done, especially last year when he came out with his Daily Duppy and the project, the way he showed us a whole new side to us we've never seen. That's something that we need to take into consideration.
Wait, can I?
He
Sorry to
showed
cut you.
musical growth.
So to cut you, one of the main reasons as to why I'm here is because he just dropped a project. I want to see what that project does before I start saying.
It's done it, bro.
It done.
It's
Number
done
two,
it.
I swear.
Number two.
Let
Number
him
2 in
keep
the
going.
charts.
Let him keep going.
Number
let him
2
keep
in the
going.
charts.
Yeah, let him keep going.
Number 2.
That's what I'm
I'm
still
not
here.
gonna lie, my top three
Number-
is Nine's pot. Right now it's Nine's pot and Fredo. That's my top three right now.
Okay.
I can back that.
100%.
Well, I say Fredo is up there right now, like currently, because how our generation is right now, how things are set. He's talking about all the relevant stuff that we're doing. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like all the uptown stuff. But he's the first to come true with all talking that. Like he's kind of led that. He's kind of led that through, and
I'd agree
that's
as
why
well, like,
that's why I
'cause of
say
his
he's
status.
shining right now.
Like where he is, that
As
his
we speak.
status right now, it's easy going the direction to go mainstream, innit? But like stated where he is, and he knows.
He's got his mainstream songs, but he's
because he's OG, like
Yeah, like because he's that guy. Like
OG House. OG
He
House.
does the luxury rap thing. No, but he does the whole like the luxury rap thing.
No, but that's
well,
the big
like
part. No, I'm
that's
not gonna lie to you though. That's the big part because you look at street rap. Before like Fredo, we had 9 Blade gigs. There was all a specific type of street rap. But Fredo came and done the luxury. Him and C-Biz were in the same generation, innit? They kind of done the luxury drip thing. And that's the big part.
Fredo and Dave are the most impactful unofficial duo in the UK. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Fredo and Dave are the most impactful unofficial duo. Fredo and Dave are the most impactful unofficial duo in the UK. To the right if you agree, to the left if you disagree. Blindfolds up. Let's start with strongly agree at the back. We got Fred and Jamal.
Yeah, they make noise. Like, what, they went number 1 with Funky Friday? So you can't argue with that. History made. I wasn't that pleased with the most recent tune. What was it?
yeah, money talk.
But
about it.
I don't know if it still has an impact because everyone,
I don't like it.
everyone's inside, isn't it? But the fact that they've done it, like this project is something they've done together. Dave executive produced it. It sounds clean. It's a step up from what he's done before. It's new. It's fresh as well. Like we're still listening with fresh ears, so no one can rush and tell you it's nonsense. Like it doesn't sound like it's gonna die out tomorrow. Like
They've got 3 songs together, yeah. All I ever wanted, Funky Friday and the new one, yeah. Obviously, the new one, I'd say it's got its position in the charts because it's come out at the same time as the album. It's the leading single, whatever.
But you're saying
All I ever
would
want.
be there?
Yeah, personally, without the album, that Money Talk would not. I don't think it would have got where it would have gone in the charts. Without the album, I'll probably a top 10.
No, but for me, yeah,
probably
the
a top
reason I'll
10, but I
say
don't
the
think it
key
would've
word,
gone that far.
the key word for me was impactful, innit? Because they had an impact, like they made history.
They made
with Funky
history, yeah,
Friday.
they're cool, they made- I
his-
hear that, but-
and there's a lot of unofficial duos that I think like better in terms of lyrically and just listening to them. I think they're better, like Potter and Mover, Nines and Scraps, RV
Like, they
Eddie. There's a
complement
lot
each
of
other
man.
on, like,
But in terms of
obviously any big drum on
impact,
there.
I feel like that Funky Friday tune, the impact of that song is undeniable.
Just because of Funky Friday. And
That's a big part, though.
See with the album,
That's a big part.
See with the album as well, though, yeah. See with the album as well, yeah.
It is unofficial duo. It's not just both rappers because Dave producing the album. That still counts as their part.
I hear
of the
that,
impact,
and
innit?
I think he done well on that. He brought out a side
That's
of
what I'm
Fredo
saying,
that
so-
we
Exactly,
didn't know,
that's
and we could see, but it's like I don't know. It's early days, isn't it?
Yeah, at the
I
same
hear
time,
you
you
say that, yeah.
said you said
they're the
your
most
point is on
impactful.
impact alone,
Yeah,
right?
just impact
Which makes
alone.
sense. This is why, if there was a middle ground, I'd actually be
Yeah,
there.
if there's a
Because
middle thing, I'll be on the middle. still.
when we're talking about impact, yeah, that the most impact of that song was that it hit the charts, right?
The
And that
first
was
ever
the
UK
first
song to
ever
get number 1.
to go number 1. That has
That's a
changed
mad
the
impact,
game, innit?
innit?
But in terms of like, what does it do for the culture now?
It does
Like,
a lot.
what does it do for the culture
No,
now?
because for example,
Yeah, of course it does, but I'm asking you guys.
No, 'cause for
I'm
example,
asking- you guys are there, and I'm asking you why. What does it do?
For example, when Stormzy headlined Glastonbury, the only people he brought out was Dave and Fredo. If you've seen the way that shut down the whole Glastonbury, you can. If that's a visual representation of the impact the song had. It showed the impact that it had.
it
Like, you
opens
can't
doors
knock
for
up.
people straight up.
Do you know what?
yeah,
Do you know why it's
true.
very
Yeah, that's what it
impactful?
is,
Do you know
innit?
why?
Just
Do you know what
another
question I'm
one
gonna
coming
ask
from
right
the
now?
street to
Yeah.
open the door.
You seen that duo?
Where Fred, you just said about the opening door thing is why I'm gonna slightly lead
Exactly,
on because
yeah,
No,
because it did open
How
up doors.
how
still.
many
Besides that, you seen that duo right now? You seen that duo right now?
but how?
We're waiting for you, by the way. Have you seen that duo right now?
Those are the door thing, I heard
Have
it.
you seen that duo right now? Who needs who? You can't answer that. That's it.
No,
No, bring that
you
in.
wrapped it up.